Hey y'all, and welcome. I can't even say my normal intro.
We made it 5 seconds.
I know. I'm like you were gonna be hidden or something, and I was gonna do an intro, and they weren't gonna know you were here. Well, Angie surprised me. Okay, so hey, if you're new here, I'm Heather, and my bestie came from Sweden to Austin, and then I'm sitting on my couch Friday night, and the doorbell rings, and I'm thinking,
Is this Jehovah's?
yeah. Who is this? Like, I don't need whatever you got, okay? I don't need it, but it's Angie. My husband's been keeping a secret. All my friends been keeping a secret. So, yeah, we have been sightseeing all day, hanging out, and we're going to go to dinner, but we have, like, a little bit of time before we have to leave. So, we were like, let's judge some of the...
Yeah, because she was like, I'm going to make a post about why I can't have my new makeup releases or my judging.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen. Listen, Linda.
Let's do it. So normally I talk about a ton of things. I think we may do like the top 10 releases or something
like that, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have some fun. And Angie posts her videos every Friday.
Yes.
So if for some crazy reason you're like, who is this? Never heard of her. I will have her link down below. Go check out her channel. And what else do I normally say? We're going to talk about the new releases. We're going to judge them heavily.
Yes.
Heavily.
But it's okay if we disagree.
It is.
Friends do not always agree.
Exactly. If you love it and I hate it, then guess what? I love it for you.
We love that for you. We just will not be fighting you in the checkout line.
Exactly. If I look at a palette and I say, oh, this is so boring, I don't want it. Awesome. More for you.
Perfect.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to like pop up photos somewhere in here. I hope that y'all enjoy watching this. I know y'all will. I know y'all are going to enjoy it. So let's jump into it. The first release, I'm dying to know what you think of this new Goss palette.
I had high expectations when I heard that it was going to be an amber palette. Because one thing that I really... Because Goss does more neutral palettes. I don't hate neutrals. I just prefer something else on me. Today I'm actually wearing neutrals because I'm in the process of reviewing a neutral palette. And I wanted mostly to wear an orange lip. But when I heard amber, I was thinking yellows. And I actually really like yellowy browns. And I love yellow leading browns. And amber, like Sweden has a long history of using amber back from like the Viking age. Like that is what we find when we start digging in the ground. So I was thinking something more yellowy than this. I did not expect to get 2 beiges and a peach. That's I didn't. If that peach had been a yellow, I would have been like, oh yeah, that's amber, because amber can go really dark, almost red.
Yeah.
I just kind of wish that there would have been what I believe to be an amber color in there.
Yeah, and I even think like the bottom row I think is pretty.
Yeah.
If you paired the bottom row with like a sunflower yellow and maybe a more vibrant orange even would be fun. Like just, I don't know, something. I understand that the brand is not doing bright colors, and that's fine.
It's not marketed towards me, and I understand.
Yeah. But I would eventually like to try maybe his eyeshadow palettes, but honestly, like I saw this, I didn't even save this photo until she told me, did you save the new Goss? Because I saw this and I thought it was just like them showing stuff they already had. I did not realize this was new. So I know though that he has like a loyal fan base for his brand that buys everything. I see people love it. It's just not for me.
Me looking at this palette, I'm like, oh, that's kind of cute. A neutral palette with a red. What throws me off is that it's called amber. I think that's the main thing, because I don't think... For me, I don't think that this is amber, but it could be the photo. It could be that I don't understand what amber is.
You have something in your mind, and he has something different.
Yeah. So I don't like it's a neutral palette with a pop of red. That's honestly something that I like. I just kind of wish there was yellow.
Yeah. So if you were curious, neither one of us are going to review it.
Yeah. I don't know if it's available, but I know that Beautylish had a waiting list. So you can sign up if you were like excited.
Yeah, I'll have everything linked down below. So check there if you're curious about anything.
We have to talk about BH.
Let's talk about BH.
When I came here, we were hanging out this entire evening. We were talking. And then I was like, did you see the new BH? And she's like, I thought we were friends.
I'm like, what new BH? Like, I had not seen it. I had not been on my phone, though, because I was, like, filming with the Alice in Wonderland Sigma. and doing all that. And then we were watching Only Murders in the Building, and then she was here, and I'm like, literally I bought it talking to her. I'm like, it's 1 a.m. and I'm buying this BH. Okay, so everything you see in this photo,
I think that they released 2 different collections at the same time.
Yeah.
So this one is like, I'm guessing, an extension of their travel series.
Yeah.
But now they're doing quads.
Yes.
And I just literally went into into the website, and I was like, add to cart, add to cart, add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. And I added all 5 of them, 6 of them.
Yeah.
5.
1, 2, 3,
whatever
4,
they
5,
had.
6.
And I was like, why? Then when I looked at my receipt, I'm like, why is one of them more expensive? And it turned out one of them is a face quad.
Yes. I bought them all too. Everything in this photo we bought except the brushes.
Yeah, I didn't buy the brushes.
I didn't buy the brushes just because I don't need them. But I will say, if you do not have any brushes and you were looking for brushes at a drugstore price point, the ones I have from BH, I think are nice.
They're pretty decent.
Are they like the best brushes ever? No, but if you're just starting out and you're like, I want a brush set, I think that's a good place to start. You can usually use a coupon code and you can get several brushes for a really good price. So I think those are pretty nice.
I'm just hoping that this is going to be like the good BH cosmetic. I'm so worried that there's going to...
I will cry if they're not
I
good.
will cry if this is Makeup Revolution eyeshadows in BH Cosmetics
Don't
packaging.
even speak it out loud. Don't even speak it out loud.
I will die.
I need them to be good. And I really hope, because like something with them sticking with the old packaging, the old theme with the travel series, I'm hoping they didn't change it too much. But we also have this collection, which I kind of think, part of me is like, oh, it's too much all at once. But I think the travel series and the people who are buying this collection are probably 2 different customers.
And I also think that they're like, they said that they were going to release they did say that they were going to release the travel series in August. Yes. Technically, they did. But I think everyone was expecting it to be a little earlier because they were sneak peeking it in July. Yeah,
I was definitely kind of curious.
And I was like, oh, they'll probably release it in the week. They did not. So I think there's probably been some holdups. And that might be why they're releasing 2 collections at the same time. Who knows? Maybe they're back at releasing things every month. Stuff. Yeah. Maybe it's going to be another... nobody knows since they got bought by Makeup Revolution, what has changed.
Yeah, I'm curious. Because this photo here doesn't look like the BH when we were seeing, the really good BH stuff, and it was all in those square pans. Yeah. This looks a little bit different.
Like the Doja Cat.
Yes. So, I will just say, this neutral collection looks like pretty neutrals to me. But if you want to get a great neutral palette and you want the great BH formula, the Amore and Amalfi is a really good palette. I have a video with that. Did you buy that one?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah. You did swatch comparisons and stuff.
Did I? I don't know, but so. I own it at least.
Yeah, but I have
a lot of videos
it's a really good BH neutral palette. It's that great formula. So if you were thinking about this one but you weren't sure, check out that one.
Now that I'm looking at this one, I'm like, doesn't this seem to be another...
A face palette?
Yeah, are these face palettes?
Read the description.
Wait, listen, this is us being very well prepared.
Yes, normally both of us do really prepare for these types of videos, but when I posted that picture today, everybody was like, please film together. And her husband's here and her pups, so it's not necessarily that we can take multiple hours to do this, but I'm like, we have a little time before dinner,
so we're sitting down in the makeup that we've been touring in.
Yes,
just blotting off some of the sweat.
Yes, it is very hot today, and we went to the Civil Rights Museum because I wanted to show her the Lorraine Hotel, and we went to the river. So we've been sweating.
It's been actually when it's literally you can feel it running down your back.
Yeah.
But I don't mind it.
No.
But apparently this is one big eyeshadow palette that's Morphe 35 Oba today. And then there are 2 blush quads. And then there are 2 all-in-one face palettes. Although, doesn't this face palette look like that could be the amber palette?
Yeah,
that could have been an amber palette.
It does.
The face palette that's the above one. And then there are 6... color. Yeah, there are 4 different 6-pan palettes. I didn't see those 6-pan palettes when I was on the website.
I didn't see those either.
Because there's a purple and a green, and I'm like, did I miss that?
Yeah, because I maybe would have bought that.
Did I need more palettes?
No. Yes.
But also I've been missing BH Cosmetics. Oh, I just really hope that they're
I hope
please be good.
I have very, very, very high hopes for the travel series.
Too high hopes, maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna be on the road for until next Sunday. So everything you're seeing on my channel is gonna be pre-filmed. So even though these are probably arriving while I'm gone, I'll have something up when I get back.
Yeah, you're gonna play with it. Like it will be.
I'm excited.
Coming.
Yeah, I'll do a video. I'm excited.
BH doesn't usually they don't sell out right away.
No.
Like usually it takes a few weeks and then sometimes it can take long to restock. But yeah, so it'll be coming if you're curious.
And I mean, let's be honest, maybe nobody's excited about BH Cosmetics coming back except the two of us. They're like, look at these two idiots buying all the palettes.
They're like, they're gonna keep us in business. They're gonna keep buying these. But also on the way home, we were both like checking our email and I was like, did you get an email from Blend Bunny? She was like, I got shipping confirmation from Blend Bunny. I'm like, what the hey? And this is all we know. Like, we know as much as you know.
Yeah, because this is all the shipping notification says. It says that this has been shipped.
Yes, this word right here that says it is visible or luminescent at night. So, do you want to make a prediction?
Palette. Yeah, I'm guessing highlighter palette.
I'm thinking either a highlighter palette or I feel like in the Surge palette, Blend Bunny got a lot of love for their neons and they were really nice. So I was like, maybe she's doing something like glow in the dark.
Or like some iridescent shades, maybe that could also be.
Maybe.
It's going to be interesting to see what it's going to be.
Yes.
But they're like, I have no idea. But I mean, again, this is going to get to me and I'm not going to be home and it's going to be like, my neighbor is feeding my cats. Do you think I can ask her to also open my packages and send me pictures?
Absolutely. Be like, hey,
what is too much?
Can you open my packages? And when I get home, I will hook you up with some makeup.
I will.
Yeah. So yeah, we just wanted to quickly mention this because this was posted at the time that we're filming this. It was posted today. So we're filming this on Saturday evening and we're going to go eat some barbecue soon. So we wanted to mention that one. Let's talk about these palettes from Essence because I don't think you talked about these in your Friday video because I think they were just posted recently. So these are new from Essence. And before I turn the camera on, we were both kind of talking about how we haven't had the best experience with Essence, but we both want to give them a second chance because we've heard, and you especially have heard, there's two different formulas.
Yeah, because I've heard people saying like, oh, I love Essence, I love their eyeshadows. And I tried the palette and I was like, I don't know about this one. And then I've seen people say like in the lines of, I hate that Essence had two very distinct different formulas. And that makes me think like, okay, maybe I got the one that's kind of powdery, kind of sheer, not really buildable. I don't like sheer eyeshadows. Yeah. It's not my journey. It's not what I do. I know some people like sheer eyeshadows. I'm not that person. I don't want to.
But I'm also curious because I have one of these 6 pans, the small ones that people praise so much. They were like $3.
Oh, that's true.
And I have a video on the one that I have. It's like, it was coral something.
I remember that.
And that was like some people's favorite. Like they really love it. And for me, it was good for a $3 eyeshadow palette. Like the look I created was very pretty and I used it enough to like get my thoughts about it. And it's not something that I wanted to use again. But if you want to spend less than $5 on eyeshadow, it was nice. Yeah. So that's why I'm kind of curious. I'm like, okay, I want to give them another chance.
Do you have any ideas? Like, how do you see the difference? How do you know if you're getting the good or the bad? Like, is it that like the bigger palettes are always better, the smaller are always better, like the square pans, like because some people will be like, oh, the ones in the round is always better. Like, because with BH Cosmetics, I would say if it's a round pan, you might get a bad one. Right. Not a bad one, but like the one that's like okay.
Right.
But if you get the square pans are usually the excellent formula.
Yeah.
Is there a similar thing with Essence so that we like?
Yeah, like if you have a shopping insider information, yes,
we need that.
Because I really so these two palettes, the neutral one looks Huda Beauty-esque to me.
Let me look at the picture.
But that purple one, that's interesting. To me, it's a little excessive.
And I love the pop of like 2 oranges in there. That's very cute.
They didn't just give us purple monochromatic. They gave something different.
And is that a shimmery black?
But I don't know if this is available in the US yet.
But doesn't that look like a cream though?
I don't know. I could be intrigued. I probably won't buy this one, but if you tell me like Heather give Essence another chance. I will buy one when it comes along for sure, because they are at a great price point. Like these are £10 each, so like $12, $13, something like that.
Maybe maybe a little bit more. I think the pound is doing better than the dollar.
Doing a lot better. Well, even still, maybe even if you say 15, that's not bad. But it says it's available now in Germany. We don't know when it's coming everywhere else. But
sometimes it's a month, sometimes it's a year.
Yeah. So, yeah. If you have thoughts, let me know. Next, we have this from Give Me Glow.
Yeah, we just saw this before. We were like, oh.
Yeah.
Give Me Glow is releasing lip trios.
And Give Me Glow is a Texas-based brand, so I think that's pretty cool as well.
I just tried their eyeshadows for the first time, and I liked it, but I didn't love it. But I still have not had time to try it over a set base. Like, as people are saying, like, oh, they're great over a powder base.
And I never do that.
I never do that. So for me, I never thought of, like, until I tried them, like, oh, this seems like for, because I know that some of Melt shadows, they do work better on the powdered base. So I'm going to give that a shot. But now they're releasing some lip trios, and honestly, the packaging looks professional.
Yeah.
That packaging looks really good.
It looks really nice. So in this photo, we have red, berries, let's see, pumpkin. I know you're going to buy the orange one. And then one that says dirty.
I feel very called out.
Dirty blonde, which looks like a brownie mauve type of thing. So that would probably be the one I gear more towards. But $27, and is that like a matte lipstick, maybe a liner, and a gloss?
I'm guessing a liquid lipstick, a gloss, and a lip liner.
I'll be honest, I love like lipstick matching lip liner. I think that's so convenient. Or if they pair them together, even if they're not matching. I don't know. It's very convenient.
I always use a lip liner. So I don't...
Always.
So if they release a lip liner with a lipstick, I'm going to get the lip liner too.
Yeah, me too. I love lip liners. So these are pretty. We don't know a whole lot. Oh, if I literally would have just read the caption more. Liner, lipstick, like gloss. Or you can buy them individually for $10 each. That's really good because a lot of times with indie brands, at smaller indie brands, let me say, you don't see options like that. Usually it's like the bundle, which makes sense because
sometimes it's really hard. Like the more things you have to pack, the more difficult the packing process and the packing and shipping process takes, and the longer it takes. So if it's already pre-bundled and you're not offering singles, it's going to save you a lot of time on the handling situation.
But I think that's a good idea because a lot of people aren't going to want a gloss. Like my sister-in-law, she's not wearing a gloss.
Oh, really?
No, she doesn't like it. It's sticky. I give her glosses. I'm like trying to bring her to the dark side. And she's like, I can't. So I like, for that reason, you know, because like not everybody wants a lip liner. I can't relate to that, but
Can't relate.
I don't have any launch date, anything like that. I would assume somewhat soon since they already have prices set.
Yeah, they're not the type to be announcing like months in advance.
No. We also have Kate Moss launching a brand, and I have to be honest, the packaging, like this logo, COSSMOSS.
I love it. COSSMOSS.
I'm like
10 out of 10. Love it.
I love that. And this packaging, like it's my vibe. I'm into it. I mean, now you've been to my house, you see I have graphics with moons on them in several places.
At least once per room.
I love it. Like, I love this packaging. Now, does that mean anything about how the products will be? Absolutely not.
Are they describing Sacred Mist, unique eau de parfum blended with essential oils for the body and surroundings?
Ooh, that's the type of thing you like spray in your bed. You like spray on your body.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a mood set, you know?
This could either be lots of mumbo jumbo or like amazing, but that bottle.
Yeah, like I will pay for that.
Oh, that's so pretty.
I'll pay for that.
Pretty. Oh yeah.
Do we have prices?
Do we want to know prices?
I'm scared.
Coming September 1st. That's really soon.
Cause she's rich, so she can charge whatever she wants. Like she's a supermodel. She may be like, I want to offer this at a discount. This pencil sharpener is only going to be $50.
I touched it.
Yeah, you know, like. Has she lost touch with reality because she's so famous and beautiful? I don't know. I hope not. If I had to guess, if you had to guess what that price would be, I would guess $90.
Yeah, I was going to say 110, depending on how big the bottle is, I would say, how much perfume you get.
Okay. I feel like since she put essential oils, that's such like a buzz thing right now.
It also makes me like, is it like, every time I hear that, I'm like, oh, is this another goop?
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm like...
So I'll be curious. And two, And botanical extracts, honestly, in the face mask, botanical extracts, I will have to read it because if it's one of those that's like all natural, one, I don't want to pay a ton of money for a product that does not have preservatives in it. I'm not doing that. And two, I have a lot of allergies. So if it's like, I don't know, something that could react with me, like something super
yeah,
green.
you're literally allergic to the outside. So
Yes,
if it's
yes.
actual
Yes,
plants, it might be
I don't want epi and
yeah.
going to the hospital. You know, it's very expensive here.
It's rejuvenating.
Oh.
In Sweden, they have a saying that if you want to be pretty, you have to suffer.
Exactly.
This is your moment.
I'll be in the ER, puffed up, but probably no wrinkles from all the puffiness.
Yeah,
so smooth.
like plump.
Sorry, I just came on. I was like, I am so excited, and I had to hit record. I'm so excited to not be recording. No.
Love that.
Okay. This is what I'm excited about. Tina, who is the fancy face, who you have met in person.
So lovely.
Collabed with Sydney Grace. And I'm so excited for her because she did a palette around Jamaica, her home country. And I watched her reveal video, and she really explained like where she was pulling the shades from, which I thought was cool.
I thought that was so cool.
And you actually have the palette.
I have the palette, yeah. If you want to see it like in action, it's up on my channel. I was very grateful to get it in PR from Tina. It's so much fun to play
I
with.
will link not just the Sydney Grace site. I'll link Tina and I'll link your video so that y'all can check it out because the colors, I feel like when I saw you in the looks versus when I saw Tina's video and her describing her thought process, like you pulled something so completely different. And to me, that's why I love watching so many different people. Because,
I agree. Because everyone will pull different shades and see different things.
Yeah, like the standout shade for you is maybe like the shade I didn't think about using in a palette.
Because I watched some of the comments in her video and they're like, oh, I don't know about blues. And I was like, oh my god, there's so many blues. And I was so excited. And the matte blues are such good quality. I loved the look that I did. I really did. I actually thought, I should have brought it so you should have seen it. But I was like, I tried to pack as little makeup as possible. I'm on a vacation.
I want to see it. And so apparently her collab got leaked, which I was like, my heart broke for her because I'm like, that's got to be terrible.
But you're not prepared.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
I did not see the leaked photo though.
No.
So the first time I saw it was her holding the outside of the palette, and I immediately said, I hope it has a green and I hope it has a yellow. Because if you look at the Jamaican flag, that's what I said. So when she showed the inside, my eyes immediately went to that top row. I'm like, green and yellow. So I know a lot of people are going to be reviewing this. Karen Harris, too. I'll link her channel down below because I know she's going to play with this palette as well.
Didn't she do a look? I think I saw a look that she did.
Yeah,
that was really
so
pretty.
that will be, listen, so you'll have Tina, you'll have Karen, you'll have Angie. So depending on your skin tone, you can see swatches. That's why YouTube's so great, right? Like, you can look and find stuff. But, yeah, I would love to know y'all's opinion, though. Do you want me to see this? Because I was telling Angie, I'm going to buy this palette. I really want to support Tina. I want to support Sydney Grace. Y'all know, if you've ever watched any of my videos, I love seeing creators collaborate with brands. I'm just saying, it's so exciting, you know?
To see someone's vision, like...
Yes, come to life. Even when it's something somebody created that's not my personal preference, maybe I'm not gonna buy it. Like, I'm still so happy for them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And remember,
I love seeing other people win, and I love seeing brands give creators a opportunity to like take their brand in a different direction or like give their vision. It's just so much fun to see what people do.
Yeah, and remember, and I can say this: I have a collab palette. You have a collab palette. You don't have to buy everything to support people. Like, if you don't want something, it's fine. But liking somebody's photo, watching their video, telling them congratulations, it's all support. It all means so much. But I'm going to buy this palette because I'm very excited for Tina, very happy for her, and Sydney Grace, of course. So I would love to know if y'all want to see, like, a look from me. If you want to see it in a video, I'll do it. But I would love to hear y'all's feedback. But congratulations, Tina. Y'all make sure and go watch her video where she's talking about it. Okay, this just
yeah. And she was saying like, oh, we need to talk about the Milk concealer, and I was like,
huh?
Who?
Say what now?
So what, Mom?
Yeah, this looks cool. This is the new
I need to look more
Future Fluid Concealer. So tell us, like, what type of coverage? Because I just saw it and I'm like, Ooh, because I really like some milk products.
But they had a light coverage concealer, and I saw a lot of Swedish influencers really loving that light coverage concealer with the roller thing. But I tried that in store, and the roller thing just gave me the ick. But this is a multi-use medium to full coverage concealer that covers, sculpts, and hydrates for a lightweight, crease-proof natural finish.
That sounds like something we usually like. Medium coverage,
30
natural
shades.
finish. Because natural finish usually means like satin matte.
It usually means that it's matte but not flat. That's usually what it means. Like how your skin would be if you wash it and then dry it before skincare. Like it's matte but not like flat. If light
not
hits,
like powder.
If light hits it, it's still gonna get a little bit of reflection.
Yeah.
It looks nice. I don't know how I feel about the doe foot. I don't know if I feel
it's very small.
I don't like the stubby handle because it feels like you're trying.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
So yeah, I don't know.
But it's vegan, so if that's something that you really
and
need.
also it says it's alcohol and fragrance free, so that's good because some concealers and some even that I like do have alcohol in it. And some people try to avoid that.
And silicone free. It just says coming soon.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna see if I can find it on the Sephora site because
I'm guessing
Sephora will put it early.
Because people have the swatches, I'm guessing it's up on the Sephora site.
I really like when they do that though because you can look at the shades and you can kind of know like, okay, what shade do I think I am?
Yeah, definitely. I like that too. And also you can put in a notification, like notify me when it's in stock if it's something that you're dying to try.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, me too.
So I don't know if I'm gonna buy this. Like if it drops this week, probably not because I was telling her I bought the Charlotte Tilbury concealer.
I did not.
What other concealer did I buy?
See, this is a problem.
This is a problem. I bought some other concealer that we talked about last week that I said I would buy. Anyway, plus I have the new REM. We've both been trying that.
That's
I'm
the one
almost ready to review that. I have the Too Faced Ethereal Light. Hate that one.
Really? Because I was thinking about buying it.
Oh, take this one. I'm ready to review it, y'all. When my speed reviews come... Here, will the shade work for you? Because it was a bit light for me. It's a very serum-like concealer. I think dry skin is really going to love it. On my oily skin, it just did not last throughout the day. So, like, right in here.
Is this going to be a shade for me? Probably not.
Too dark.
Yeah,
well, I tried.
It feels the consistency. It feels like the COSSMOSS, but thinner.
It's very thin. So, if you like that, it's good. But just for my oily skin... It just doesn't last. So at 4 hours, I've just got some like redness peeking through. So it's not really working for me. Yeah, it just doesn't work. So I'm not going to rush to buy the milk. But I could see myself adding this in my cart at like a Sephora sale when I'm picking up. I'll definitely put it on my loves list.
I feel like what you're saying now is what I said about the Charlotte Tilbury concealer. I was like, I'm not going to buy it now. But if people start mentioning this in their yearly favorites... I'm buying that.
Yes, exactly.
I'm buying that.
Okay, we both bought these mystery boxes from Unearthly.
I wasn't going to buy it first. And then you were like, it's all new products. And I was like, like adding to cart frantically.
Me too. Normally mystery boxes, I'm like, I'm good. I think it's a great way to try a brand.
It really is a great way to try a brand. And even if you don't own anything from Unearthly Cosmetics, it's still a good way to try a brand because you will get, is it 7 products?
7 exclusive products.
And that's why this could be good if you love the brand. Or if you've never tried the brand. Because even if you love it and you own a lot of product from it, like me, or all products like me, this means that I'm getting all new products. I'm excited. I wonder what it's going to be.
I want to know because it says 7 new products for $100 and you can use a code. So I think... I'm not gonna lie, I use my own code. You use your own code?
I use my own
code.
Of
course. So we want to save some money, right? So I think it ended up being like $90.
Maybe I should have used yours and you should have
we should have swapped. We should have swapped, but you got free shipping. So really it was for like $90, $94 something. And then it's $130 worth of brand new products. So I'm excited.
Because sometimes brands will let you know what they have in the works, but I have no clue.
No, I literally messaged her. I'm not going to lie. I tried to pull like little content creator strings. I was like, do I need this box? Because I'm like,
you did that?
Yes. And
oh my god!
Listen, if you don't subscribe to
I will do that sometimes
Hayden
too.
Haunts. I'll link her underneath this.
God.
But she gave me nothing.
Oh my God,
She was just like smiley faces. I was like,
I will open this. I love a good mystery box,
Yeah.
and I haven't opened a mystery box since I opened the Lunar Beauty mystery
me either,
box.
me either. And
I'm excited.
yeah, me too. Okay, I think the last thing we're going to talk about is these face palettes from Martine Cosmetics because I really enjoy Martine Cosmetics. I tried them for the first time last year, and then I tried their new Diner collection. It's a really fun European indie brand, and I want to clarify, what does indie brand mean?
Indie brand means independently owned.
Yes.
I know sometimes people are like, oh, indie brand means that it's a small brand or that it's handmade makeup. And an indie brand can be a small brand and it can be handmade makeup, but Melt Cosmetics is also an indie brand.
Yes.
So
Sigma.
Sigma is an indie brand. It all depends. Do you have an investor or a co-owner, or do you have an umbrella company or not?
Yes.
So that's what it means.
And sometimes, and I think, like, when I say indie brand, some people think it's almost like an insult. Like, they're not an indie brand. They're a big brand. And I was getting a few comments like that when I talk about Martine Cosmetics, because I think it brings maybe some new viewers. And it's not me insulting because I don't live in Europe, because I'm sure it's maybe even bigger there. It's just that I'm saying, like, hey, you are supporting the owner of this brand, which both of us really like. You know, like, somebody is making their dreams come true. It's a content creator brand. Yeah. So anyways, both of these palettes look really, really pretty. And they usually come to Beauty Bay.
Yeah.
And I like shopping at Beauty Bay. So I could definitely see myself, like, adding this into a Beauty Bay order.
I used to love shopping at Beauty Bay. They've had some questionable changes these past years. I don't know who they're shipping with right now.
Whoever they ship with, I cannot track my order. Like, it just shows
Literally,
up.
the tracking is like, we packed your order, we shipped your order, and then nothing until I actually have the package. I'm like, what tracking is this?
Yeah, and I really don't like that. I don't know what Beauty Bay is doing.
And then it's like, shipping is like a week to 2 months.
Yes.
And with no tracking.
Yes.
So it's literally just hoping.
Yes. But you will get your order. I've never, like, not gotten my order and them have rude customer service, like, or Renegade. Like, they're going with cheap shipping. It doesn't matter if you pay for express shipping with Beauty Bay. It's going to take a while.
If you pay with express shipping with Beauty Bay,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Save your money.
But if you like to shop at Beauty Bay, it is convenient. You can pay in US dollars if you want. So I would like to try these. So the next time I do place a Beauty Bay order, I would probably add these to my cart, because it looks like a blush palette, it looks like a highlight palette. Let me see. I love how Instagram, you can pick, like, see the translation, no trace. Yeah, blush.
When I do that, I get Swedish, and it's a little iffy.
You're like, oh.
I'm like,
you're like, oh.
This grammar is a little bit.
Yeah, this is usually pretty good. So, cruelty-free vegan formulas made in Italy. It is available on the Martine Cosmetics now, so I will link it, and then if I can find it at Beauty Bay, I will. Sometimes things from Martine Cosmetics will just pop up on Beauty Bay, though, so definitely.
But I saw that the Diner palette, they had, like, the coming soon on Beauty Bay.
Oh,
so that was nice. They're doing a little bit like Sephora, so you can, like, plan ahead.
Yeah,
I like that.
But if you're living in Europe, this is probably super easy to order from their website.
There are
and
a
get
couple
of
there are a couple of brands that are really easy to shop from if you're like indie brands and living in Europe. Martine Cosmetics, Lethal Cosmetics, We Makeup, Nabla, Glam Shop. There are brands that are like EU based that are easier to shop from, definitely.
Yeah, so we're both interested in this one.
Let's see what happens.
All right, and that's all we have to talk about this week, I think.
So we're going for barbecue.
We are going. Listen, because they won't see this till tomorrow. If you are from Memphis and you love the Rendezvous, that's where we're going. I told her, I was like, do you want good food or do you want fancy environment? And she's like, good food. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, because Dusty was like, yeah, this is like a typical Memphis restaurant. I'm like,
yeah,
sign me up.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Yes. So we're excited. We hope you have an amazing day. Let me know what you think of the new releases. Like I said, if you're not following, definitely check her link. She'll be down below. I really hope y'all enjoyed this episode. This was fun. I can't believe we get to do this. And listen, the lighting may not be perfect and stuff because it's all set up for me, right? Just
One woman studio.
One woman show in here. So I'm like, if we're a little dark, if we're
out of focus, if stuff is a little weird,
yeah, come back next week. The quality will be better. All right, bye y'all.
Bye.